Welcome to episode 4 of the Dirtbag Talk Podcast, and it's your host Flip, and I'm with my main man,
Nova.
Alright, last episode we went through the playoffs, and unfortunately the playoffs haven't gotten any better. They've gotten progressively worse. Now 2 of the best players in the playoffs have gotten hurt. IT and Kawhi both went down. They both finished with the playoffs, so the conference finals pretty much over. But during the playoffs, LeBron has been playing out of his mind. So, whenever LeBron started going off, first thing they want to bring up is who?
MJ.
So, a lot of people been saying LeBron been pushing it. Like, they might say he topping MJ right now. I don't know just yet, but me and Nova going to try to get to the bottom of it. So, I'm going to let you go and start it off. What do you think, Bron or MJ?
It's not even close. It's not even close.
You think LeBron got him by that much?
MJ, man, come on, man. It's not even close. It's
not
even close.
At all. Well,
Go ahead. It's not even close at all. It's not to me. I feel like the only, and forgive us, if any young ladies out there, if your dad watching with you, your uncles, forgive us. Me and Flip, I'm 27, 26.
Yeah,
we ain't seen Bill Russell. We ain't seen the big old.
And Bill Russell playing against 8 teams against 6'5" white guys. So, they don't count.
But I think what he's doing now, he can surpass Kobe for our time frame.
He already surpassed Kobe.
I knew you always did. You said that about 2 years back.
Surpassed.
Yeah, to you, he's
better than Kobe.
But that's about it for me. He can't surpass Jordan. And the reason I say that is because, like I was telling my homeboys the other day, we were arguing, the one thing that's always going to be a bad mark on his resume for me is he handpicked his teams. And for you to be the best player in the league and handpick your teams, you can't lose to that Dallas team. I know people turn around and say, well, that Dallas team beat Kobe. That Dallas team also knocked out OKC. You were the best player in the league. Mm-hmm. And you paired yourself with Chris Bosh, who was a 2010 guy that most people forget in Toronto.
D-Wade,
and you paired yourself with D-Wade, who was
third best player in the league at the time.
MVP Finals, beat Dirk a couple years back. You can't, and you show up that small. You also had a record margin of defeat against the Spurs with those same teammates. To me, you can never pass them. I definitely think.
Let's take away the resume. Take away the resume. Take away all that. You just watching the game. Who a better basketball player?
You got to give it to him.
LeBron.
You got to give it to him. Because
that's what it comes down with for me. I don't care about, take the resume aside. When you watching the game, who's better at playing basketball?
That's because of,
I don't want to hear that. Who's better at playing basketball?
LeBron is, but that's because of.
You heard it. No one's saying LeBron is better at playing basketball than Michael Jordan.
Don't put that out there.
You just said it.
But that's because, let me tell you why. That's because.
Because he's taller and he's bigger.
No, not at all. That's because of the dynamics of their game, their skill set. He's a point forward. That was never Jordan. That's why Kobe always got the comparison to Jordan, because they were alike. As far as scoring, that tenacity, being a defender. LeBron does all that, but he also passes, he also rebounds, he can control the pace of the game.
So he's better at basketball than Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he's a better all-around player.
The only thing Jordan got on LeBron, in my opinion, is resume. You don't shoot better than LeBron. You're not a better passer. He do not shoot better than LeBron. Jordan, so you telling me Jordan shoot better threes than LeBron? Tell the truth. The Jordan you saw
hot takes, man. That's hot takes.
No, man. The Jordan you saw was hitting threes like LeBron. We can go by the numbers if you want to, percentage-wise.
I think that's hot takes, though, Flip.
Percentage-wise, I promise you.
Why I say that, though, is because
Jordan was like 27% and like 97 and 98 from threes.
He wasn't a good three-point shooter.
So LeBron's a better three-point shooter than him. Okay, so you just said it.
He is, but what I was going to argue is, as far as a pure shooter, just a jump shooter from the mid-range, because neither one of those.
Now Jordan's a better mid-range jump shooter.
That's all I was going to say. Because
the only advantage I can give Jordan is he got a better post-up game than LeBron.
Yeah, better, it's not even close.
Better in the post.
And I worry about LeBron when the athleticism leaves.
And we might be 35 for that goal.
Yeah, but I just worry about him. I don't think he can do offensively what Jordan did when he aged and what Kobe did.
I think he'll be able to manage.
He's 32, 33 now?
32 going on 33.
And he hasn't developed, for a player of his stature, he hasn't really developed an impressive post game to me. I don't know.
People act like a post game just gonna drop out the sky. It's obviously hard to get that if you don't got it. Because you look at Dwight, he been in the league 13 years, don't have one. Blake, you look at him. it don't just drop out the sky and you just wake up and be Elijah one. Like some people
That is
just
true.
ain't gonna have a post game.
So hold up, we gotta put this back on you.
Son,
Cause
LeBron,
you're
the
not gonna
eye
get
test,
away with this.
the
You're not
eye
gonna get away
test,
with
the
this.
eye. If I'm watching just from the eye test, from what I see on tape, LeBron is better. Jordan got the resume, and that's why he's gonna always be considered the greatest. But nobody who's being honest, when you watching the tape, is gonna say Jordan is better than LeBron.
But I just feel like Jordan got something over him that you can't measure, and that's just hard.
I can't. I just say I can't even say that because LeBron, I'm sure he got hot, but he just got bad marks on his resume. He do.
Marks that Jordan doesn't have.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean,
He came up small in some big moments.
he's still better at basketball.
Yeah.
He's still
You can't
better.
take
But like
that
I
away.
said, it's just the resume though.
So, but your resume should be included.
Yeah, that's why I said that's why Jordan would be considered the greatest because LeBron got too much marks on his resume. But like I said, if I'm just watching from the outside, kind of like the Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers argument. If we're doing that, Brady's gonna always be. Look at him blushing. All right, don't get wet. Don't get wet over there.
No, I'm not, because I just know what.
He started blushing. He started blushing. He started blushing when I said that.
So do my
But
quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers is obviously the better talent,
He is.
the better,
Not even
most
close.
better ability. But his resume just never gonna match up.
That
to
is
it.
true.
So he's not ever gonna surpass. Same go with LeBron. He just got too many damn marks on his resume. But he a better player than Jordan.
So if you starting a franchise, who you taking?
LeBron.
I can't.
LeBron.
I can't.
I'll take LeBron.
I can't. Like, you just can't be that good at basketball, that big, that strong, and I just don't feel like you got the dog in you.
I still gotta take LeBron. Even with all that other stuff, I gotta roll with LeBron, man. I'll take LeBron.
So
I'll take
LeBron
over
LeBron wins. Kind of foreshadowing. If LeBron wins the finals, can you put him, or will you put him in front of Jordan right now? Or
If
what?
he
Matter of
beats-
fact,
if
let
he
me
beat-
say,
If he beats Golden State,
what does it take for LeBron to pass Jordan for you?
he won't ever. For me,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care about that resume stuff like that. Like I'm saying, I'm just going by just what I see on the court. LeBron's better, but resume-wise, if I'm going to have to match up who's the greatest, I can't ignore 6-0 in the final. I just can't. So Jordan have him there, but just from a straight basketball standpoint,
It's already LeBron for you.
LeBron's better.
Wow.
He's better at everything than Jordan except
No,
for
I ain't
post
gonna
game.
I ain't beating you up for that. It's shocking, you know what I mean, because you don't hear many people say that besides LeBron fan. But I know you were never just a LeBron fan. Like you.
No, I always admire his game. That Dallas joint just really was a turning point for me.
Wow.
I couldn't, when he went to Miami and then you come out there and do that in the last 3 games
I
in the
just
fourth
can't
quarter.
give it to him, man. He is a better all-around player, but I just cannot give it to him, Flip.
I can.
Weak moments, and you handpick your teams. You can't lose when you're the best player and you come out here and handpick teams. You can't lose.
I mean,
And granted,
that Dallas one the only one I would give him flack for.
we don't give him slack for
2014,
for being
no.
blown out against San
He
Antonio.
getting beat by 30. What you want him to do? Score 50 every game?
Hey man, you're the best player on the floor. You shouldn't be losing by a record margin, even if you lost.
That last stretch of that Miami team was running on fumes though. They was done. They
Yeah,
was
I can
done.
give you that. I see
They
why you
was
say that, but I knock you for that. And people beat me up for alternative facts. You honestly should be 0-3 in the finals against San Antonio. If it wasn't for a miraculous
Wasn't
shot.
for your boy breaking that free throw.
Hey, don't do Kawhi, man.
I'm
Kawhi
just
was
saying,
young,
man.
man. He was young, man.
He had
He was
stinky
young,
moments
man.
after that too. But
He was
I
young.
ain't gonna get into.
You can
He
see it in
had-
his eyes,
he
man.
had-
He was young, man. He
He's
didn't want any
he's
part
had
of those.
stinky moments after that as well.
And people forget, though. We beat up Kawhi for missing them. Manu was a vet. He missed the free throw, too.
I don't even count the free throws. Manny was disgusting that entire
I thought he
series.
was throwing. I thought he was throwing.
He probably
the
did. He
games.
probably
I
got a
thought he
nice
was
little
throwing.
bag from them boys in Vegas.
So, hey, y'all heard it here. Flip's taking.
LeBron James is better at playing basketball than Michael Jordan.
You can find him
You
at
just don't want him taking the last shot in 10 seconds.
E. Brown
if
1.
If that's what you gonna go with Jordan over that for,
Hey,
so be it.
y'all can add him at E. Brown 1. He said LeBron over MJ. I would never disrespect.
Hey, if there's any
your
consolation,
errors.
I don't wear LeBron's. Thanks to me. All I wear is Jordan. That's Dom Kennedy. Go listen to Platinum Chanel if you want to get that reference. But he got Jordan, I got LeBron. But I said Jordan got the better resume. But LeBron better at playing basketball than you, Mike.
Yikes.
We're going to move on. Last week, we just had the draft lottery. A lot of franchises' futures are really dependent on this. The Lakers almost missed out on getting a pick, but of course we can't have the Lakers being trash about so long, even though I really don't mind it. But they got the number 2 pick. Boston got the number 1. Philly got number 3. I think Phoenix went number 4. Sacramento went 5. So that's the top 5. Big debate right now. What you think Boston should do with this number 1 pick after getting stumped through the playoffs?
Trade it. I know my co-host is definitely could be saying something totally different.
Absolutely.
Trade it. Boston is built to win now. They're built to win
That's
now.
That's kind of sound like hyperbole after watching the first 2 games.
But no, I mean, what they're doing, what's going on in that Cleveland series, Cleveland isn't that better than them as far as what the point differential shows. Cleveland obviously is a better team by having
the
top 2
best
players
basketball player of all time.
and having LeBron. No. But they're not 30 and 40 and 50 points better than Boston. That's just hard right
15
there.
points better than you.
10, 12. Somewhere in that range. I think it's hard right now, but they're built to win now. If you draft folks, you throw him in, by the time he gets to what you hope he will be.
Hopefully LeBron be gone and then you can go and win a ship.
But who's going to be there with him? Him and Jalen? Al Horford's older. Crowder's not so much older.
See, this is the thing you're missing, though. They're going to have a bunch of cap space.
That is true.
A lot.
That's true. And they'll have a probably number 1 pick thanks to the Nets again.
See, the only thing with the Paul George thing is, Paul George, for them to trade for Paul George, he's going to have to guarantee that he's going to sign. They're going to have to get something in writing before you trade him that.
Agreed.
I'm going to sign that extension. That's not going to happen. He want to go play with the Lakers. Like,
Which is dope.
it's pretty much that's who he want to go play with.
dope.
If I'm Boston, you got option A is draft folks, try to get Gordon Hayward, then I trade for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Or you get Gordon Hayward now, then flip him for Jimmy Butler later on. But I can't do the Paul George thing. I say just keep the pick. Because even if you do, you're saying, well, that'll beat LeBron. What's the consolation prize? Just being Eastern Conference champion because you still not beating Golden State.
No, I won't say you beat Golden State, but
You just be happy to get LeBron out the way. Well, at least we beat LeBron.
hey, man, there ain't many teams that can knock down the door and beat Golden State.
So
Heck,
that's what I'm
LeBron might
saying.
not beat Golden State.
I'd rather just go ahead.
But I just feel like that team is just built for right now. The team isn't built for the future. And me waiting on
But
folks,
if you
and I don't know
if
what
you
folks is
don't
going
gut,
to be.
if you don't gut your whole team out trying to get stars, they can be built for the future.
I just don't know what folks will be. Granted, I haven't watched them like you have, but the one thing that made me weary, like, okay, well, you could be the top pick in the draft. You couldn't even get Washington into the NIT.
That team was horrendous. It really was.
I definitely take the back seat because you watched them.
That team was trash. That team was trash. And that team was trash. My thing on him was he just wasn't selfish enough. Had he shot the ball more, they might would have won 3 or 4 more games.
Okay. But I definitely take the selfish.
I say, if they're not going to do that, if they can also look at, well, they're not going to trade back. But I would trade back and try and get Tatum.
That's who I want on the pick.
Because that's what they need.
Exactly.
That's what they need. They need somebody tall on the wing who can go out there and get buckets.
If I had the number 1 pick, it's crazy to say that. Hey, I might be wrong, but that's the guy I like. And I hate Duke, man.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I don't see a number 1 pick when I see Tatum. But if they could trade.
Star, man. You don't see a star there?
I see a star, but I see more from folks. Yeah, I don't see a number 1 player when I see Tatum. But I said if you can trade back and get Tatum and then sign Gordon Hayward, I like that. I just don't like the idea of you trading away everything for a Butler or a Paul George, and that still don't guarantee you beat LeBron.
But I would trade it away because 9 times out of 10 you're going to have a top 3 pick max next year. Because the Nets are going to be trash again.
That's why I said keep both of them. I said keep both of them, and then you just try and get Gordon Hayward, and you try and go from there. That's not going to get you to beat LeBron, because I don't think Gordon Hayward ready for that.
No.
But I'll draft 2 rookies with those that pick next year. That next pick will probably be top 3 next year. I'll just go at that and keep riding.
What they should have did, I don't know if they have the cap space to do this, but what they should have did was, if Sacramento was basically giving away DeMarcus Cousins, why you don't make the trade for him then? And then you open up a lot of options with the number 1 pick now. And you could possibly still trade the number 1 pick and bring in PG too, if you had the cap space to do it. I don't know
that's
what
probably on Danny Ainge. But even still with the trade and Paul George thing, the only dumb thing with that is he's going to be a free agent next summer anyway. So why gut your team? So
They do it now?
You might as well just wait.
You could. I'll go get Jimmy. I'm not opposed to that.
I would do the Jimmy Butler trade because he won't be a free agent for a long time. I think so, like 2020. I like the Jimmy Butler deal. I feel like if you can trade for Jimmy and then sign Gordon Hayward, I would rather you do that than gutting your whole team apart.
I'm cool with it. If they did that, I don't think they beat Cleveland year 1, but I definitely think they beat Cleveland year 2.
They'll give you a shot.
I definitely think they get them out of there.
You might get one game against Golden State with that team, too.
One? That's how you get them? Boston has played Golden State tough, though.
They do, though.
For the past 2 years.
They do, but it depends, because you got to look at it. Now you got to look at who you're going to have to start paying them. Marcus Smart contract going to be coming up soon. Avery Bradley going to be due for a contract in the next 2. He looking at $100 million while he played in the playoff. They going to give him that, so... I don't know. And then you're going to have to figure out what you're going to do with Jaylen Brown. If you're bringing in all these wings, you're just going to use a top 3 pick and just use him as a bench player.
What you're going to do with IT, what you're going to pay him.
That's another thing I want to ask you. What you going to do with a 5'9" player?
It's so hard, man, because I love IT, man. It's hard. I can't.
You got to let him.
It hurts me to say it. I can't.
You can't win with him. You already.
I ain't
it's
gonna
too
say
hard.
that.
It's too
I
hard.
ain't saying that now.
In a 7-game series, when you got to see the same team for 7 times, he already shown it's too spotty. It's not gonna be every game.
I don't want to say I can't win with IT. I just can't give IT max money. I feel like IT can't be the best player on our team. That's why I want PG.
He needs to be the 3rd best.
He could be the 2nd best, and I really think they could make noise.
He need to be the 3rd best. You say no? We talking noise and jury.
Well, it ain't so much any team out there can do. Because
so then why gut your team? You might as well just ride out the draft picks then.
Because that team is built to win now, and I just feel like why not take advantage of it?
If you get the draft picks, you still gonna have. If you get the draft picks, you still gonna have the same team that's built to win now, but just not built to beat LeBron. So it's the same difference.
I don't know. Now I'm banking on folks to be a star when I already know what PG is. I already know what Jimmy Butler is.
That's still not gonna guarantee you beat LeBron.
It's not, but LeBron reign is coming to the end. That's how I feel. I feel like
he on year 14 and he at his peak. And now we say he was at his peak in Miami. He on year 14 and
the East is weak. Ain't nobody out there to challenge him. He gets to chill on defense, not taking anything away from LeBron's greatness now. You know what I mean? But just keeping it a buck. It's nobody to challenge LeBron in these. I mean, for year 14, he looks great, but he don't have to do anything defensively. There's nobody out there threatening him out east. He was barely checking DeRozan in the semifinals. He gets to chill, and I mean, there's nobody defensively on the east that can do anything with him either. We'll get to see what can show me how great he is. We get to see in the finals when you got to check KD, and let me see if you can go down and still do the same thing offensively.
They're gonna have to we'll get to that later. I ain't about to jump into that. All right, the number 2 pick. What you think LA gonna do?
Pick Lonzo Ball.
Big baller brand Lakers. That's what it's about to be out there. Do you think they should take him or who you think they should pick?
Tatum.
See, but the thing is with these, Ingram. That's what I'm about to say. The same thing with Boston. Boston just drafted Brown last year.
Ingram, man. I like Tatum, man.
I
was saying it was, we was talking college basketball, and I hate Duke, but. Man, I wish Portland could trade up and get Tatum.
I like him a lot.
That can answer a lot of questions for us. But they're gonna take Ball. I'm just iffy on Ball. I
Alright,
like
because
him.
that college basketball episode, you was kind of higher. And what
I
has changed
am.
since then?
It-
And
I
that
was.
was after the Kentucky game.
But the more I look back at that game, it just made me weird. And that's what I was going to say. I like him. I was high on him. To be that tall, athletic, long, can pass the ball, magic light. That Fox game, man, that just, I don't know, man. That just gave me cause for concern, man.
Told you.
But you did. But the one thing I'll say, they were saying his mom was in the hospital. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but that just gave me cause for concern. I went back, looked at a few plays from that game. I'm just like, yo, Fox was just like taking this man cooking, taking him to
What happened when you go
school.
up against a dog, man?
Speaking of dog,
Fox is a dog. What happened when you go up
Right, it
against
was
a dog?
but I like Lonzo, but that just made me a little nervous. But it's not so much I'm falling off that high horse for him. Why take him when you just drafted Russell?
They started playing him at the 2 last year to see what he can give you. I'm cool with that because I mean most teams play people who can run the point at the 2. I mean you see that's undersized at the 2. Look at teams in the playoffs. Brad Beal 6'3", 6'4", Avery Bradley 6'3". So it's teams like that that playing short people. McCullough 6'3". So I mean team Oladipo like 6'3". So it's teams playing short of 2 guards. And I feel like Russell could be a 2, and then he still can handle the ball as well. And Ball's showing that he can hit the outside shot. So playing him off the ball a little bit won't really take away too much from his game if you're not giving Russell the ball as the point the whole game. So I feel like you either take Lonzo or you either trade Russell. So I mean, one of the
Yeah,
other.
that's what I'm saying.
If he don't turn out to be good at the 2, you can trade him because you still got Clarkson there too. Even though I feel like Clarkson at his best coming off the bench.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, but it's time for the Lakers to start. Lakers got to start somehow. Somebody got to start getting some vets in there.
They gotta get stars, man. I don't know. I mean, if they take Lonzo, I figure they will. But
I feel like he can make some players on that team better. My question mark is, I'm just not that high on Brandon Ingram. I'm not, never have been. Even though I just haven't been. Even though he was just a rookie last year, I just ain't that high.
I gotta give him a little more time. I can revisit that with you after a year.
I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I mean, I don't want nobody to be trash, but I'm just not that high on him because everybody always say, well, he's skinny, he can get big. That ain't always true.
Well, the weight never, made me worried because if you look at KD was built like that coming out of Texas. So the weight never really worried me. It's like KD said recently when they was talking about he was saying kids to skip it.
Yeah,
Can you put the ball in the hoop?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll revisit after year 3. I'm gonna give him some time. I'll give him some time. But if you're the Lakers, you taking ball there?
I got to. I got to. Only because I just drafted Ingram. The next 2 best players out there would be Tatum and Jackson.
What about the kid Dennis Smith Jr.?
I like him too. I mean, you can't really go wrong for me at the point guard spot in the top 10 this year. As far as like Smith, even though I like Fox more than I like Ball and Smith, but I mean, it's like apples and oranges pretty much. I think Smith is more ready right now than Fox. I think Smith don't really have too many holes outside of his defense, which, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not one who puts a lot of premium on defense either, especially if you're going to be a star. That's what you got role players for.
You definitely don't.
I don't.
You don't.
Everything always got to come back to Kawhi with you, man.
No, I ain't even talking Kawhi, but
I don't put a big premium on defense. I really don't.
you gotta defend.
I feel like you get role players there, especially now. Teams run so much pick and roll. I don't need to even be worried about my point guard being a great defender. As long as he can run my team, we'll figure that out later. Because you look at the teams, the real good teams, who guards the point guard? The 2. Thank you. So like, if I can hide him, like putting the IT on Otto Porter, even though he did start to get exposed a little bit, I'd rather just do that. Or how they had who was that when Memphis played
Tony Parker?
No, they had Andrew Bogut on Tony Allen. Oh yeah, or something like that. Yeah. So I'm not one of the people who can put a big premium.
I like defense, man. Defense win championships.
Not always.
Not always.
But it definitely helps. If my star player is a great defender, I feel like that's a plus. That ain't but to be the deciding factor for me.
I understand. But that's why obviously I'm a big Kawhi fan.
Hey, I'm a big Kawhi fan too, but I'm just not one of the people who put, oh, he can't play defense. All right, well, let me see what else he can do. Let me see how much him not playing defense really hurting the team. Or is it other stuff that's hurting the team? All right, the number 3 pick is Philly. Who you like?
Trust the process.
Hey, you like Jackson or Tatum? Because they got to be either or, I feel.
Tatum. I told you
You
this.
just said, oh, Mr. Defense. Are you gonna
do, but I like Tatum. Jackson, I like defense, but you got to be able to score. I'm just nervous about Jackson.
They average the same.
They do, but it's totally different.
How they get it.
Yeah, it's totally different. And as far as their offensive game translating, I think Tatum would be fine. I do like defense, but I like Tatum, man. I like Tatum. Granted, he's not the dog that Jackson is defensively. He doesn't give you what he gives you on that end as far as rebounding as well. But I like Tatum, man. I've been saying that since I first saw the kid. Man.
I don't know. I think what's going to help.
I like Tatum.
Kawhi is going to help Jackson, I think, go number 3.
I just don't see. And
You
granted,
never
we
saw
didn't
that
saw
in
Kawhi.
So that's what I'm about to say. That's what's
Granted,
going to
but
help
I just don't see Jackson game ever getting like that. But same thing you said, we
never
didn't
saw
see that in Kawhi.
You never
But
did.
so who you taking? You must be taking Jackson. But that's just probably because you're hate for Duke.
Nah, I'm really torn. I'm really torn on this. I don't know.
Tatum
might
got
have
that
to go.
mellow-like game, though.
As long as he ain't the lead person, I guess I can roll with that. With that team right there, though, I might go with Tatum.
I like Tatum, man.
I don't know. I'm looking at, man, I got Simmons, I got Jackson, I got Embiid out there. That's a lot of athleticism and length
Defense.
out there. And but to say, you're going to need somebody who's going to play D, especially because they're going to have to figure out what they're going to do with Simmons on that end of the court if they really going to have him at point guard, because I'm sure he ain't guarding the point. So, I don't know.
I
I'm
don't even
torn.
know how good Simmons is going to be.
I'm torn. I might have to go with Jackson because just based on the potential. I feel like Tatum going to be who he is right now. Just like how you did the Melo comparison. I look at Melo's career, I can't really see how much better I seen Melo get after his third year in the league. I mean, he pretty much was who he was in the league.
Offensively.
I feel the same way as Tatum,
Yeah.
like Tatum. I mean, Tatum pretty much is who he's going to be because his game just so complete already. Jackson, it ain't too much separation between the two, and he still got so much longer way to go.
I see what you're saying.
I might have to go with him.
That makes sense.
Transitioning from the lottery, we're going to get to what we've been waiting on since opening night of the NBA season. NBA Finals. Western Conference and Eastern Conference Finals are still going on, but it's pretty much a formality at this point. Like, we already know which team is going to win the series. So now we got Cleveland versus Golden State. Heading into the playoffs, Golden State was the big favorite by a lot because Cleveland was looking like some dirtbags on both ends of the court. Finished the last 46 games of the season, 23-23. But they've been running through the playoffs, and as we previously mentioned about LeBron, he's been playing out of his mind. So what you think about this series right now? Who you got?
Well, I can honestly say when we talked about this a couple shows back, I think I said 6 if Golden State was being nice. They can finish them in 5. I'll admit how Cleveland's looking, kind of going to put my foot in my mouth, kind of be a prisoner of the moment.
7.
7, but Golden State. I get them 7 now. 6 wouldn't surprise me still, but I'm definitely off that 5. I don't think Golden State, even if they came out foot to the pedal, couldn't do it in 5. But I can still see it being 6, but I got it at 7. Golden State winning at 7. I just don't see how Cleveland beats their team, man. I mean, just short and sweet. I just don't see how you do it. That ain't Harrison Barnes out there no more.
It's not. That's what I'm thinking is they're probably only going to go 6. I got it going Golden State in 6.
I can see that.
Yeah, I got it going Golden State in 6. I think I just know KD I think he's just going to, his demeanor just going to be on another level once those finals hit. So, and I think that's just going to be the difference.
Yeah,
I mean, he already going to be the difference,
Yeah,
but
it is a difference.
how he'll look on Christmas Day, I think that's just what you getting every game, like, because he know there's no way his reputation can take this loss. Like, they cannot lose this series.
No, they can't.
He cannot lose this series. Cannot. So, and I think KD going to be the difference. The only way I can see Cleveland winning this series, Kevin Love is going to have to be 25 every game. I feel like Kyrie has sucked throughout the playoffs, but I mean that's what you can do when LeBron is your teammate. Like, you can do that.
Yeah, he gonna turn it up. Yeah. I'm not worried about him.
Well,
I'll be shocked if he didn't. But
yeah, but LeBron and Kevin Love is gonna have to be 25. He can't do what he did last year and just in Game 7 and just play hard, play good defense and got rebound. They're gonna need buckets from him. You're gonna have to be 25 and Culver, Fry, D. Will, Richard Jefferson. They have to be automatic. They're gonna have to have some. Well, they're going to chuck the threes, both of them mark. To Cleveland, lets them don't go now. So they're going to have some games where they hit that 16, 17, 18 mark for made threes. If they can get that, they can win it, because I still don't trust that Golden State bench against a real good team. But especially when it's just Clay and Draymond out there, when there's just those two on the court with surrounding people, I think Tyler Lue going to have to figure out a way to play with that lineup the way he has the advantage. So if they hit those threes, they might can get it to 7. But I just feel like KD mentally KD gonna be in a different space when those finals hit, and I think that's just gonna be the difference.
Well, let me just say for the record, KD gets no respect from me. I know I'm nobody to you, KD, but he don't get no respect from me, whether he win or lose. I mean, I'm gonna drag him if he loses, but he gets no notch under his belt for winning, because I feel like, yeah, you the difference, but you just hitch your wagon to Golden State to get a ring, and I just can't respect that. You could have went anywhere else, but you went to Golden State. Like, this is that new NBA, man. They just weak, man. You can't be 3-1 down to a team and go play with them, but that's a story for another day. But 6 wouldn't shock me. How Cleveland's look, I got it going 7, but I still can't give the nod to Cleveland. I just feel like Golden State just has too much. But I agree with the Kevin Love. How Love has looked in a couple games against Boston. If he's gonna be like that, hey, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, they got a chance. But Cleveland gonna have to give. For it to go 7, Cleveland will have to give one of those first 2 games in Golden State. You can't go back 2-0. They go back 2-0, it's over in 6 for sure.
I honestly don't think Cleveland go back to Cleveland 0-2. And that's just a testament to how good LeBron is. I think they split. Yeah. I mean, granted, I think San Antonio, I can't say it's better than Cleveland. I don't know what it is. But if San Antonio can go in there and do that, I mean, I don't see why LeBron shouldn't be able to go in there and get a game. And Kawhi is not working with near the talent that LeBron is. If he can go in there in game 1 and be up 23, dang near through 3 quarters, there's no reason LeBron shouldn't be able to go in there and get a split if he's good as you told me he was.
He is, but still. Jordan ain't never faced no team like that, ever.
I mean, but I'm just saying, Kawhi went in there and had him down 23. LeBron should be able to get a split.
I mean, stuff happens. It happens. I mean, Golden State
the first time San Antonio hit them in the mouth like that.
It happened. I mean, it happens. It happens. I ain't excusing it. It happens. They played good.
So LeBron should be, if he that good, he should be able to get a split.
Yeah, he ain't about to go in there and win by 23.
No, I just win. I don't care if you win by half a point. Just win. You should be able to get a split. Kang.
I ain't know. Don't say that now, because people, like I said, Kyrie been stinking it up. He's not going to be able to beat them if you don't have 2 good games from Kyrie and Kevin Love.
Kawhi ain't even got that. He ain't got a Kevin Love or Kyrie. And it was in
what I just said. They're going to have to play good. They was up by, the score was 78 to 53 to 55. Kawhi had 26 points. That means they had 52 points from other people other than Kawhi.
Yeah,
that means
I'm just saying, they got to play. I ain't saying they can't just roll out the bed and come in there, but I'm just saying. They ain't got to have
Kawhi's
crazy
teammates
games.
help him build that lead. It wasn't just Kawhi.
And the cloud was strapping up KD. Let's not forget that.
I don't remember seeing that. I don't, personally.
He was strapping him up. He was making life tough on him early on. KD, he
12,
got rolling. He was so happy when Kawhi went out the game.
I mean, he had 12 at the half on 9 shots, I guess. But he 4-9 from the field. I mean, a half worked, but I mean, Kawhi, I done seen you can't do that for a whole series, so that don't count.
Hey, it would have been interesting, man. But I think Golden State 4, Cleveland 3. But hey, for you LeBron lovers, if Cleveland can win, I'm sure you guys will be ready to knock Jordan off the Mount Rushmore and put LeBron number 1.
I think that'll take the general opinion on that. It'll tip it more to LeBron's favor, but I still think most people still gonna give it to Jordan.
I don't care what he do. He can beat them every year.
I was about to say he just got. I don't know about we not about to re-argue what we just talked about.
I'm just saying he could beat them every year. I still wouldn't. He can't pass. But I definitely think he can open up your argument and other people that saying that.
Wow, you just confirmed my argument. He's a better basketball player than him. That's just what it is.
It can open
That's just what it is.
If,
That's what it is. I go by the eye test on a lot of stuff. That resume hold weights in the argument, but I just go by what I see. What I see, that's just what it is.
You disrespectful.
I'm not just. I just told the truth, and you confirmed it. And you just basically told me the resume is why Jordan get the nod.
That's what matters.
Huh?
That's why this person get hired over this person. The resume is what matters.
Not necessarily. Not all the time. Thank you. Not all the time. You get hired by your ability sometimes too. It depends. But like I said, Jordan just gonna get the edge, and like I said, LeBron done too much in his career for public perception anyway.
If he's that great though, why you only got to win in 2 games?
That's just how great that Golden State team is.
But you telling me this man is the best, essentially the best you've ever seen touch a basketball, and better than what 99% of the world says is the best player. He can only get you 2 games.
Yeah, they're gonna get
so if he's better than Jordan, he can only get you 2.
All right, you put Michael Jordan in his prime.
That's what I'm about to ask
how much
you.
games he gets?
So if I plug Jordan in on that,
2.
No.
2 games.
Cleveland wins the series.
2 games. It's 2 games.
Kenny don't want them problems.
2 games.
He don't want no problem. Scotty gonna lock him up.
2 games.
And when he ain't seen Scotty, he got to see MJ.
Oh, you saying they playing against the old Bulls?
Well, no, I'm thinking. I'm
I'm
sorry.
about to
We
say,
play
all
against
right,
him.
cut
So
it.
it'll be him.
Right.
I think Jordan can give him some problems. He still gets buckets though.
He gets you 2 games. He gets you 2
Jordan
games.
get 2 games?
He gets you 2 games. With that Cleveland team versus that Golden State team, he gets you 2 games. And then what happened when they start sagging off of Mike? We're going to let Jordan shoot 3s.
Everybody tried.
Yeah.
And failed.
We're going to let Jordan
Once he actually got an all-star next to him,
we're going to let Jordan.
tried that and still
We're going to let
failed.
Jordan shoot 3s. Hey.
You can't stop him from getting to the rim. Sag off me all you want. That's just a head start for me to put you on a poster.
Well, it depends on which age Jordan we talking about. But you're right. But still, Jordan gets you 2 games. If Jordan on that Cleveland team, he gets you 2 games. If he gets you 2 games.
Hey, man.
Cleveland won that series with Jordan.
Yes. And it don't go 7. It's go 6.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. What he going to do that's so special? Because who had Jordan when Jordan was playing in those finals? Who did Jordan have to lock up on the other end of the court?
He had
Nobody.
the luxury to not have to lock up anybody.
Nobody.
He did
And
have that luxury.
Drexler got buckets.
Drexler did get, but he had the luxury. But I mean, he had that luxury because he had Scotty next to him.
That's what I'm saying. So he don't have it now. So how you going to do that for 7 games? I have yet to see anybody that's that great handle that task and actually stop the other player for a whole 7 games.
He ain't gonna stop him. Because it ain't no different than...
But now you saying that he going to give KD trouble.
Yeah, that's why I said KD still get buckets. I think he give him trouble.
All right, then. So you still got to worry about the rest of Golden State. He's not going to be able to turn that tide for 7 games just off him.
I just feel like he's that great.
And Jordan not going to be able to make those passes that LeBron made to get those 3-point shooters open. So, no. 2 games. Like I said, 2 games.
Win. They win, bro.
It's 2 games.
They win, bro.
Well, we can do ifs.
It ain't like Jordan teams was great.
They were great. For that time, they were.
Luke Longley.
You had Scottie Pippen, bro. Scottie Pippen was like a one of one.
Ron Harper was running the point.
Ron Harper also, if you go back and you watch those games, Ron Harper was the one who was checking the team's best player for the first 3 quarters. And then they go to Jordan and Pippen in the fourth.
But I'm just saying, people give Jordan, when they trying to split hairs, Ron Harper, Luke Longley, Dennis Rodman was nothing more merely than just a rebounder.
And a defender.
He was decent.
as Karl Malone and a defender.
Karl Malone used to give him buckets.
Well, how you like to say? Well, he gave him trouble.
He could give him trouble for what he could do. He was just so undersized, and Karl Malone was just that good. He wasn't like a scrub out there. But, I mean, look at what Jordan was playing with. People be like, oh, Jordan this, Jordan that, Jordan didn't play this. LeBron teams definitely have been better. The teams he's been to the finals with, in my opinion, than the teams Jordan's been to the finals with.
Talent-wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so you telling me I'm going to give him more talent than he could be Golden State?
no.
I can't agree with that.
No, he's not.
Can't agree with that.
He's not. But to what really matters and what we're actually going to see, Cleveland Cavaliers with number 23 from Akron, not from Wilmington, North Carolina, is going to lose to the Golden State Warriors in 6 games, in my opinion. Nova got 7. We'll see. I don't think the final starts till June 1st, so we got a little while before it starts.
Hopefully Cleveland win, though.
I mean, I want Cleveland.
And I'll just mute all LeBron fans.
As much as y'all done heard me talk about Westbrook, y'all should know who I want to win this series. So, but we're going to go ahead and get out the finals. We're going to move into our Dirtbag segment of the show. And for this week, we got my man, James Harden. Now, I'm going to start this off by discussing James Harden's Game 6 performance against the Spurs. James Harden was, 3 of 11, 3 for 10
3 of 11
from the field. How much they lost? About 40.
Mm-hmm.
And who wasn't playing for the Spurs?
That man, Kawhi Leonard.
And who else wasn't playing for the Spurs?
Tony Parker.
And how much they lost by?
Lost by 40.
So what that make James Harden?
Dirtbag.
All right. It gets worse. When did they lose? Thursday? They lost Thursday.
Was that a Thursday night?
They lost on Thursday, right?
He was in the club the same night.
That happened the same night?
He went to the club the same night. This wasn't that same night, I don't think. He went to the club the same night.
I ain't had no problem with him going to the club. But, bro, you know this is going to be a spotlight weekend. After what you just went through, and you go out there, you don't think he's a dirtbag for that?
Yeah, I do agree. But as you said, I thought you said you didn't have a problem. I had a problem with it.
I ain't had no problem with him going out that first night. After the game, I mean, bro, the season over, he probably stressed out. Let me go, my boy, never point. If he had stayed in Houston and did that, I might would have been cool. But you took it to Atlanta. Now, I understand why you went to Atlanta. You just been in Atlanta. You've been at NFC Championship game weekend.
I understand.
I ain't got no problem why you went to Atlanta.
We heard a lot of good things about Houston, too.
Hey, but still, you knew the light was going to be on that weekend in Atlanta. And you still went down.
This was the second time being out, though.
After what you just did, huh?
I think this was the second time being out since that loss. Because he went out the same night. I think Travis Scott performed. And he was with him and Jenna. The Jenna chick was together. And then he turned around, I think, this was that weekend.
Like
I think he went down to Atlanta
Saturday,
for that white party or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you even had a problem with him going out that Thursday night.
Yes, everyone said, oh, it was a long season. The season over, ain't no practice tomorrow. I probably would have been cool if he hadn't gone out that Thursday and then went out this weekend. I'd have been like, all right, he gave it a few days.
But to do that right after that game.
The same night you just lost, yeah, I get you want to, let loose. I can only imagine how taxing a season is and you playing in the playoffs. But when you have that type of game and you the best player and the best player on the other team don't play and you at home, what you should have been doing is saying, what we need to do is give everybody that came to this game a refund. That's what you should have been doing. You should have been lined up at the arena doors, waiting for every fan to come out one by one and saying, I'm going to donate.
Give them a band.
I'm going to give you back your money for your ticket. How much you pay for your ticket? Hold on, Playboy. That's what you should have been doing.
Yeah, man. It had looked bad. I expect better from him at this point. Because, now you know better.
You the leader.
Yeah, now you know. I feel that's a slap in the face. Not even in your team, because I'm sure he wasn't the only one who went out. But you already know who you are. And you know what it's going to be. Like I'm about to say, because he had to know what was going to come when people knew that he was out. And to still do it. It make you look bad, man.
I feel like it's slapping in the face to all the Rockets fans.
I just don't care. Face, bro, it
is what it is. I lost, get over it.
Basically, we lost, get over it. James Harden, you a dirtbag. And your dirtbag resume is starting to pile up in the playoffs now because you're getting kind of long. It's getting kind of long.
He's had some moments where he has not shown up.
He had, and even when the Rockets got to the conference finals that year, Game 6, when they made that comeback against the Clippers, he wasn't even on the court.
Mm-hmm.
That was Corey Brewer and Josh Smith of all people. So, James Harden, I wish.
Didn't show up in the finals.
I ain't even about to get started on that.
So he got some moments.
You sucked it up in the finals too, 2012. It getting kind of shaky for you out there, James Harden. I knew you like to
ain't no play no defense.
I kind of passed out at that point. I did it because nobody was talking. He wasn't playing no defense all year, and everybody was still calling him the MVP. So I was like, I ain't want to hear nothing about the defense. Just say he stunk it up. Just say he stunk it up. But what do you think? What do you think could have caused him to play that bad? Like,
I honestly don't know, man. A lot of people like to throw out those conspiracy theories.
Saying he threw the game.
Throw games, pay it off.
He could have played a little bit better than covered the spread. 40 points.
I don't think players throw games.
Stars. Refs do.
I think refs do. Like if people always barbershop talk, oh, this player threw the game. I don't normally think players throw games. I think if anybody does it, it's a ref. Yeah. Or I don't think you can get a starter through it.
Shout out to Donahue.
It would have to be a role player.
Yeah.
But I think he just wanted to go home. Just keep it in a buck. I just think he was ready for the season to be over.
I don't feel like going there and losing Golden State. I'm just go ahead and
get it over with. Like, ain't no other way to explain it. Like, people will probably be like, nah, man, that don't make sense. You're a competitor. Well, if you're a competitor, how you explain you the best player, the other best player on the team doesn't play, you're at home in front of your fans, an elimination game, you shoot the ball 11 times. Yeah. And you had...
That's the only thing I couldn't understand. Like, bro, you shot the ball 11. If you had went out like Westbrook and lost, shot it 35 times, nobody would have been like, he just didn't have it. He just didn't have it. 11 times, there's no way you can explain
Didn't even shoot in the first quarter?
Yeah, I know. I've seen people pull stuff like that before. I've seen Kobe do it before.
But Kobe, it was ulterior motives of why Kobe did that.
I don't know why. Like I seen Kobe do it in Game 7 before too now.
What Game 7?
Game 7, 2006 versus Phoenix. Kobe wouldn't shoot the ball in the second half. Because
everybody was saying he was shooting too much. Remember that? Oh, Kobe's shooting too much. Kobe won't pass. I ain't giving Kobe a pass.
I'm about to say,
I ain't giving him no pass, but it makes more sense than what he pulled.
It's understandable.
But Kobe. That's just how Kobe. Okay, we here because of me. Now y'all want to say I ain't passing, I shoot too much? Let's see what these bums do.
Let's see what you got, Smush.
Exactly. So I ain't giving him a pass because that was dumb.
Yeah.
You don't pull that. If a regular season game, by all means, Kobe pull that. But you just know how Kobe's genetic makeup is from what we see in the media. Mm-hmm. He was like, all right, I shoot too much. Cool. He'll smush.
So James Harden, you got to handle it. You got to handle that.
Good time too.
I don't know. Look how I got the group.
Look at the glass side.
He must have seen some thighs back there. They ain't for the cameraman.
No. He sees something off in the distance.
He seen some thighs back there. He done seen one of them Love and Hip Hop Jones back there.
Golly.
But all right, we're going to leave James Harden alone. That's going to wrap up episode 4 of the Dirtbag Talk Podcast. I know we missed a couple weeks, so we want to say happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy belated birthday to Malcolm X, rest in peace. And we want to wish and hope everybody have a safe and fun Memorial weekend. Don't be too much of a dirtbag out there.
Don't drink and drive.
Anything you want to leave people with? No?
Don't drink and drive. That's all I got, man.
That's all you got.
Just don't drink and drive on Memorial weekend. We want to see them all back. We want to see them views go up.
Yeah,
subscribe to SoundCloud, iTunes. Find us on YouTube.
Yeah, please subscribe to us on iTunes. Make sure you check us out on SoundCloud. And remember, this show is produced by Black Rhino Media and DJ Sincere and promoted by the Venture Club. And always remember, don't be a dirtbag.